We are live with DAFL action. We are going to get her all shared out, and then we are starting our game. I think this is going to be a damn good matchup. The Titans going head to head with the Bills. Both teams 3-2 on the day. So we will see who will take the victory and get their fourth win of the season. And I'm not going to lie, I am liking what I am going to see here today. And we got two teams that are going to be hard as heck to beat. As you see Christian McCaffrey leading the Bills against Tom Brady and the Tennessee Titans. So I'm looking forward to this one, folks. Let's get the show on the road. All right, kickoff is ready. Here we go. Titans return. Oh no, Bills. Titans kick. Bills start the game off with the ball. Nicely done. As you see Josh Allen leading the charge for the Titans here. Or for the Bills. Yeah. All right. Oh, incomplete on the throw. Josh Allen back in a shotgun. McCaffrey in the backfield. Oh, he slipped. Hit as he threw. Allen's. And here come the Bills, complete to McCaffrey on 3rd and 10. And now McCaffrey getting the catch on 3rd and 10, but not enough for the first down. And now the Bills will punt, giving the ball directly to the Tennessee Titans. And Brady leading the Titans out onto the field. All right, Tom Brady. Hand off to Derrick Henry. On the carry by Henry, but loss of 1 on the play. So nicely executed by the Bills defense, keeping Henry down. And shotgun, here comes Brady. Connects with Henry in the flat. Getting it down to the 30. But so far the defense is doing fairly well today. Third and 7, Brady back. Complete. So far only targeting Henry. Not moving the ball that much, folks. All right, so we have down and distance covered by both defenses. And now we got a punt. And there it is. And back come the Bills. Allen and company. And back on the field. Let's see. 2, 3 wide. Handoff to McCaffrey. Nice carry right there. And now 2nd and 7. Handoff to McCaffrey. Decent gain right there. Makes it a manageable 3rd and 4. And complete to McCaffrey. Nicely executed play right there to get to the 1st down. And a carry only gets a couple by Singletary. And the fan base is going crazy for the Titans right now. And nicely done, stopping him very close to the line of scrimmage. And the Bills, Allen going deep and he hits him. Touchdown Bills! Touchdown Bills! The Buffalo Bills. Excellent job on the pass play to get the touchdown and open up the game. And now the extra point is good. 7-0 Bills. And now a kickoff. And there is the to return. And now the Titans come out to try to get some points on the board. But you got to think that if they keep going short passes, it might not work. Play action with Henry. Nice block, but again, nobody open. There's the sack. No one got open, and the Titans eat a 13-yard loss. Brady holding on to the ball too long. And Ed Oliver comes right in to get the sack. And handoff to Henry. Henry gets it all back and then some. Down to the 46. What a run. What an excellent run on the play. Welcome in, everybody. Henry on 2nd and 23 says, nah, I got this. And again, Brady just avoided the sack. Just avoided the sack on the play. 2nd and 10. Tennessee complete. Oh, no, they rule it incomplete. Interesting. From that angle I saw, it looked like a completion, but I guess the ref saw something I didn't see on the camera angle. Catch anyways, and now it's 1st and 10 Tennessee. But we have an injury timeout. One catch for 24 yards. And a screen to Henry. Gets a couple on the play. Tennessee. Shotgun with 2 wide. Complete. Very manageable. 3rd and 2. At the 19 after Hawkinson's catch. And Henry gets the first. And that's the thing about Derrick Henry. He is a power back to the core. And he will push through defenders to get the extra yardage. No questions asked. So now, shotgun for Brady, complete. Hawkinson gets it, but again, only 4 on the gain. So the Titans are a ground and pound team. Get it down to the 11. Where the Bills are fully capable of going high speed on the offense. So the Titans are going to have to keep the ball out of the hands. And that was a mistake. Why would you throw a pass if your receiver's not beyond the marker? Now, and they do not get it. And now Bills come back out deep in their own territory, but boosted because their defense held strong. Allen back, and he completes it down to the 31-yard line. Sweeney with the catch. And the Titans coach is probably ripping his hair out, but the reality is, like, you can't just rely. And nice catch, getting the first again. So 1st and 10. Buffalo on the play. The Titans need a turnover here. And complete. The Bills get another first down. And Buffalo definitely setting up a drive here. Seven nothing Buffalo, and they are driving again. And Allen on the outside, nobody to stop him, but a fumble. And there it is, folks. The turnover that the Titans needed. And they get it. Allen tried to scramble. And now the Titans back out onto the field. And now a handoff to Henry. And they are going to mark it a first down. Bulldozing his way to a 1st and 10. And folks, this is our primetime game of Week 6. After this, we move to Week 7. Titans trying to get some points here, and they get another first. And now they are down to the 14. A.J. Brown. A.J. Brown on the catch. And complete. Touchdown, Titans. And we are an extra point away from being tied. Hawkinson on the grab. Hawkinson on the grab, getting the touchdown. And now we are an extra point away from being tied, folks. And the kick is up. And it's good. We are in a tie ball game. Kickoff. 7-7 with only a minute 36 left in the first. So far a tight back and forth game. And Josh Allen and the Bills back on the field. Hand off to Christian McCaffrey. And we know that McCaffrey can do damage. Complete. They get the first. And now another handoff, and McCaffrey jolts through. 9-yard gain, and the Titans giving up a lot of yardage. Another first down surrendered. Tennessee might need to look at some help on the defensive side of the ball. And missed on the attempt to swat it away, and they end up giving up the catch, and that will be the end of the first. We are tied 7-7. And a handoff, but gets stopped in the backfield, 3rd and 5. And the Titans playing with some heart. It seems like every time the Bills try to push the Titans back against the wall, the defense finds a way. But the question mark is, can they keep that style up all game long, or can they figure out a way to lock down before the pressure's on? And Allen sacked, and another fumble, this time picked up by the Titans yet again. Strip the ball, and the Titans get it back. And now starting yet again inside the Bills field position. Welcome in, and there's a great stop by the defense. Henry tried to make something happen. He just gets stopped. And Brady back. Complete to Hawkinson again. All right, we have a 1st and 10, and the Titans. Brady tripped on himself. Takes a 9-yard sack by tripping on himself. His own offensive lineman pushed into him. I thought it was, but no. He tripped over himself trying to avoid him. My initial thought was correct. And off. And 3rd and 18, so this time going to Henry might not be the best bet, but we did see him convert a 3rd and 23, so. And Hawkinson, looks like, was the receiver on the play. Only gets it to the 38, so they have a decision to make. Do they try to see if their kicker can make the long field goal? Or do they have their punter come out and try to position the Bills deep within their own territory? And they're going for the long field goal, folks. 55-yarder. It is up. And it is good. The Titans take a 3-point lead. So Tennessee puts the pressure back on Buffalo. Kickoff. And taken down inside the 25 at the 23. And Christian McCaffrey and company back out on the field. And Allen has been coughing up on fumbles, and nice quick throw. Gets 5 yards on the gain. Sweeney gets 5 yards on the catch. I wonder what Buffalo's got in store here. Handoff to McCaffrey, who gets the first and then some. And it looks like he could go all the way. Touchdown, Bills. 72 yards to take back the lead. And that is the quick strike ability of this Bills offense. Tennessee has got to figure out how to contain Christian McCaffrey. Because when McCaffrey is healthy, he is one of, if not the best back in football. And now the Bills retake the lead. And Henry in the defense trying to give the defense words of encouragement, but I'll be honest with you, McCaffrey just carved his way through along with excellent blocking. Kick is up. And taking the knee. And now Derrick Henry and the Titans back out onto the field. So dual backs in the backfield, 2 wide. And complete. But for some reason, instead of turning quickly, Jones gets the catch and goes down almost immediately, but still 8-yard gain is really good on first down. Hand off to Henry, and he gets the first. And the Titans, you're seeing the clashing styles of offense here. The Bills, high octane, quick strike, whereas the Titans like to grind the ball with short passes and runs. Brady gets it to Julio Jones down to the 37. But the Titans have shown they can also take shots deep if necessary. They just prefer not to. Excellent throw and catch by Brady and Jones. Well, yes, the Titans have 2 really good receivers in A.J. Brown and Julio Jones. So neither team is a slouch on the offensive side of the ball. There's the catch to A.J. Brown down to the 10. And Tom Brady, and people forget, Tom Brady is a big-time veteran, multi-time Super Bowl winner when the NFL was together. So Brady knows what it's like to lead a team to a championship. With T.J. Hawkinson as the tight end and 2 really good receivers in Derrick Henry, he ain't got much to worry about. But he tried to fit it in the corner. Excellent defense by Buffalo. Didn't go for the interception, just swatted the ball away. And there's a completion. Gets it inside to the 3. 3rd and 3, and they're going empty backfield? Very curious play call, and it works. Touchdown, Titans. And they retake the lead. The Titans retake the lead on a gutsy call at the 3-yard line. It was a gamble, but it paid off as they get the short pass for the touchdown. Kick is up, and it is good. Excellent job by both teams so far, especially on the offensive side of the ball. And now the Bills take it out of the end zone and get up to the 23-yard line. But remember, folks, that's pretty much where they were the last time. And McCaffrey ripped off a 72-yard touchdown run. So the Bills are not out of it by a landslide here. This is anybody's game. And you see in the I formation here, here comes McCaffrey, who pushes his way through to the 30. Allen, short pass, gets the first. And Sweeney moves it up to the 40. Almost the 41-yard line there. 3 wide bunch, and here comes McCaffrey again. 2nd and 1, and the Bills are switching to a run-based offense here, and it is working. Runs and short passes. There's another first down. Baker gets the tackle, but not in time to stop the Bills. And great hit. Ball was thrown up as he tried to grab it. Smacked the receiver, knocking the ball out of his hands. And again, complete this time to Sweeney. Allen, 3rd and 3 at the 31. Sweeney having a good game so far. But the Titans need a stop here to maintain their, or to at least hold them to a tying field goal. But can the Titans get it done? Allen complete to McCaffrey. And this offense has pretty much just been a two-man show, with Allen just throwing to Sweeney and getting the ball to McCaffrey, and it has just been completely throwing off the Titans. They don't have an answer for those two. The Titans are going to have to generate more pressure here to try to offset those playmakers. And McCaffrey stopped at the 13. Down to the 13. Singletary in now, and he gets it down to the 8. Oh no. An injury on the offensive line. It's 3rd and 2, but Martin, the dominant guard, looks like he injured his wrist. They're going to take him back to the trainer's room and try to get him fixed up. We'll see if that has a big effect on the Bills. And here come the Titans. But it doesn't matter. Touchdown, Bills. Allen darts it to McKenzie with a defender barreling down his face, and they retake the lead. At 3:02, the Bills retake the lead. And that is a dangerous matchup, putting a linebacker on a receiver because of the speed difference, and it worked out in Buffalo's favor. But now with 3 minutes and 3 seconds left, the Titans essentially have a potential to retake the lead, as they have 4 timeouts left in the half. So they'll take the knee and go out to the 25. And Henry and Batson and company. So now the Tennessee Titans need to get the ball in their playmakers' hands. And complete, this time to Jones. Plenty of time left on the clock to score. They're down at the 38. 1st and 10. And he flicks it right to A.J. Brown. And Brown gets the touchdown. And the Titans retake the lead. And the Titans take the risk of going down the field. And Brown, there was nobody to stop him. And that is the veteran leadership of Tom Brady. And the Titans retake the lead late in the second. But it's the same scenario for the Bills. They have 4 timeouts essentially with 2 minutes and 28 seconds left. Neither of these defenses need to be dominant, but one of them has to make just enough plays to let their offense create a separation here. Because if they don't, then it's not going to be good. Out to the 24 for Buffalo. One of these defenses needs to generate a turnover. Now the Bills have given up 2 turnovers here. So in reality, they're in that aspect, they're behind, but they still only are down by 3 points. Can the Titans defense kind of get good with the program? Screen play to the 28, 4-yard gain. And again, Christian McCaffrey is a major threat, both as a receiver and a running back. So you cannot doubt this Bills offense abilities to hit deep passes. And we're at the 2-minute warning. And now it gets to crunch time, folks. 2 minutes left in the half. The Bills down by 3. They're going for another screen. And that was not a run, graphics guy, but okay. 3rd and 1. The Bills have had a pretty high success rate on 3rd down so far. And intercepted! Tennessee gets the pick! Alexander with the huge play at just the right moment, steps right. Gets in the right place at the right time, receiver not paying attention. And now the Titans can extend the lead here. And then Brady complete to Hawkinson, 1st and goal. At the 7, folks. And they still have all 3 timeouts. And they're only 7 yards away. They have plenty of time to extend this lead to 10. And Brady back. Complete. Hawkinson, touchdown Titans. And they are 1 extra point away from extending it to 10-point lead before half. Giving their defense some breathing room. Tennessee. And remember, Tennessee is right on the heels here. Remember, Kansas City has 2 losses. The Chargers have 2 losses. And the winner of this game will keep pace at the top of the DAFL. Because in the South, there's not that many, like if you look at their early playoff picture, there is not that many games separating first from 7. So every division race so far tight as heck. And there we go. It's out to the 24-yard line. And now we see the Bills at their own 24 with 1:20 left. All 3 timeouts. There's a throw to Sweeney. And they're just going no huddle. This is very questionable here. Complete. I'd be calling timeouts and going down the field. Welcome in, everybody. We are about ready to hit half. And complete again. And now their second timeout used. They are down by 10, but they still have a whole half left. And they've been moving the ball. It's just a couple minor miscues. And they stop the clock going out of bounds. 3rd and 1. And complete. McCaffrey gets the first. But they have to take some shots down the field unless they're just going to try to get the field goal here. Because the Titans get the ball at half. The Bills got the ball at the beginning of the game. So the Titans get the ball on the start of the second half. And the Bills complete the ball to get the first inside the 28. So the question is, what are they going to take one shot at the end zone and then go for the field goal? They're wasting time here, folks. And they get the touchdown right before half. Allen's like, I don't need no stinking timeout. Holy shit. And the Bills cut the lead back down to 1 score. Stephon Diggs. 2 seconds left in the half. Wow, folks. And the kickoff. So we'll see if the Titans decide to take a knee. The Titans have 2 seconds. They could try to go for the throw the ball deep, or they could take the knee. It looks like they take the knee. It's 31-28 Titans. And we are heading into half, and this has been a more than fitting primetime game. Well voted on by the owners and players of the league to be our primetime game. Excellent job. As you see the scores from around the league, some upsets, and so far in this is some dominating performances. This has absolutely been a great week so far, and owners, don't forget, what's going on? Oh, please don't. Please don't glitch. Ah, there we go. As you see the carry deep down the sideline, getting the Bills touchdown here. And absolute great plays on both sides of the ball. Here we go. Kickoff, folks. And we start the second half, and the Titans will get the ball. And they get it down to the 29. Welcome in, and some crazy action in that first half. This has been a high-scoring football game. But yes, Week 8 is the trade deadline. And start in Week 7, the teams that are moving will need to get with me to pick their uniform as we see Henry go up to the 36. Gazi! Haha, welcome in, Gazi. Hopefully you got to go back and watch the Dolphins game. Intercepted by the Bills! Micah Hyde! What? And the first miscue by the Titans hit as he threw. And now the Bills will get the ball back, and they're only down by 3. Absolutely insane game so far. Allen, though, back. Plenty of time. But will they rule it a catch? No. Out of bounds before he could control the ball. And then handoff to McCaffrey, who blows through this defense. Down to the 50-yard line, but another huge first down. As we see, and down comes Allen, but makes the slide. 2nd and 7, but Allen has to be careful. Nice, Gazi. We'll have to pick your uniform next week, starting next week. Because Week 7, we picked the uniforms for our new locations. And 3rd and 5 for the Bills. The Titans need a huge defensive play here, and that is not done well for the Titans. That screen pass has been killing them all game long. That screen pass has been killing this Titans defense. I just don't think they have the speed on the defensive side of the ball to really stop it. And the Bills know it. Hand off to Singletary. But again, Tennessee gotta make some defensive plays here. 3rd and 1. And so they got 2 probabilities here. High chance of a screen to McCaffrey. Oh, that sounds like fun time right there. That sounds like a very fun time. And out, they do the pitch out. Excellent job by the Titans defense. They stay on McCaffrey. And he gets it. They stop him finally on 3rd down. But The attempt here will be to tie the game. And it is good. We are tied, folks. And a kickoff. We're just waiting on one more person for OWF Crisis 50, and then I will release the final card. And the Titans back on the field, but this time in a tie ball game again. The question is, will Ghazi be returning to OWF at any time soon? As we see, Derrick Henry getting to the outside, but not very far. Shotgun. Complete on 3rd and 10, and I question the call there. 4th and 6. I would not have thrown the ball short at that point. I would have ran it or thrown it deep. Your deep ball has been working. But let's see if Mike Vabrel goes for it. Because that was, again, questionable. Henry only a few yards behind, in front of the line of scrimmage, and the Titans are going to punt. Solid kick. And they take him down at the 22. And now Allen, handoff to McCaffrey. And that's what has been doing the Titans in so far this game, folks, is Christian McCaffrey being able to get good chunks of yardage across on almost every time he touches the ball. 15 carries, 142 yards, and a touchdown. Allen back. They need a big play here. And they don't get it. Diggs gets the catch. And this is what's impressing me about Buffalo. They have committed 3 turnovers in this game. Three turnovers, and yet are not behind. They're tied. And there's another completion, 8-yard gain. And Allen is just mobile enough to make those throws work, and McCaffrey again gets the first. The Titans have got to do something on the defensive side of the ball here, folks. They've got to make some sort of improvement on the defensive side of the ball because they are not stopping McCaffrey. They hold him to a yard there, but he has run all over them this game. Allen back, complete. Diggs is hurt, though. Diggs looks like he hurt his back. And incomplete again, this time with Sweeney down to the 8. The Bills threatening. The Titans need a huge play here They need an interception or a fumble recovery because they are not doing well on the defensive side of the ball. And they break it up. And intercepted! Ghazi cheering for the Bills. They want to... And the Bills make a huge mistake right there. And the Titans get the ball back. Ghazi. The owner of the Dolphins. She and her team having a great season. Only one loss. The Bills trying to keep pace. The Titans trying to keep pace in their division. 3rd and 6. And I've noticed here in the second half that Tennessee has kind of been abandoning that deep passing game, but now they get Henry to get the first. And Derrick Henry, they're figuring out. They're not able to get him to run, but he's been able to be a solid pass catcher when they need him. And I'm kind of impressed by the Bills here. They've given up the ball 4 times. All by Josh Allen, and the game is still tied late in the 3rd. That should tell you how good this team has been playing. Hawkinson down to the 26. That they've kept this game that close while committing that many turnovers. And there's motion. Henry in the backfield, and he danced around a little too long. Drop for a yard loss. And here comes Brady, and he gets knocked out of his hands. Will the Titans go for it? You might think they would because this is late in the 3rd. And we are tied despite the 4 turnovers by the Bills. But they're going to punt. So the last 2 turnovers by the Bills, they managed to make sure there was no points scored off of them. And now McCaffrey. And if I'm the Bills, I'm running the ball because they have not been able to stop McCaffrey. I am shoving McCaffrey down their throats until they can stop him. Gain of a couple. And the Titans defense doing a solid bend, but it looked like they were trying for bend don't break, but there's been 62 points in this game. Neither defense has kind of been great. And there's the screen again. And McCaffrey making the Titans defense look silly. And off McCaffrey gets the first. And a few more. And that's what may get this tie broken, is just getting the ball in McCaffrey's hands. Because the Titans on defense don't have an answer for him. You saw on the screen he was able to cut his way through. And in the run, same thing, able to cut his way through. And Allen hasn't been touched today. But like I said, the Bills still tied the game despite 4 giveaways. And Allen on 2nd and 10. Batted away. 3rd and 10. Allen again. And they stop him. Just short. 4th and 2. Hooker gets the tackle. And that should force the Bills to punt. Excellent job. Sees they make the catch and decides to stop them. And almost blocked. Pinned inside the 20, so a solid punt there, folks. And now Brady and company have the ball at their own 17. And that is the end of the 3rd, and we are tied 31 apiece. This has been a close game. And folks, the first half was a shootout, but so far in the second half, the defenses have reigned supreme. Welcome in Mason. And Henry bulldozes his way for a first. This game has been absolutely nuts. And that's not a joke. A tale of 2 halves. The first half, all offense, and then here in the second half, only 3 points given up. And yes, that's a catch. A.J. Brown. Gauzy, are you looking forward to your rematch with Mord later on in the season? You two are going to dance again. And there's a handoff to Henry. All right, and another handoff. Henry gets the first. And there's the play action. And, oh, he dropped it. Well, if Mordred comes back to OWF, and so do you, that's a fight that's happening. Period. It's happening. So, and there's a completion. Once I switch to 26, if you come back and Mord comes back, I'm calling it now. You two are the first ever OWF match of 10,000 tacks. Period. End of discussion. Yup. And there's a Henry carry, and now Derrick Henry finally waking up. So far, the game had been all about Christian McCaffrey, but Henry's like, hey, I'm a good running back too, you asshole. Well, that's just the name of the match type, but all the weapons are tacks. Literally, that's what it is all the weapons under the ring are bags of tacks. After that, it gets expensive. Henry! Touchdown Titans, and the tie is broken! Got distracted by the tack match. I mean, out of character right before this, as I was watching BMWF, I had AJ Styles and Omba Femi versus John Cena and Cody Rhodes on 26 in a match of 10,000 tags. Tag match. It was hilarious to watch. As you see, the Bills back onto the field. They all look like pincushions by the time. Oh, I have him jacked to 100, I won't lie. He's my WWE champion right now. Shotgun by Allen. And incomplete, yes. And I gave him the undisputed title, not the current one. The real undisputed title. Oh, Allen in trouble. And he's like, nah, I got this. You normally don't see Singletary coming out of the backfield as a receiver. That was a nice catch. Styles is my world heavyweight champion, and I'm talking big gold. And Omba's the WWE champion. Yeah, exactly. He's not like I would say like a Jalen Hurts mobile, but he is mobile enough to create a passing lane, which makes him dangerous. He can run when he needs to, but he prefers to throw it. That was an interesting pass right there. Thank you. And we see, again, Allen with the throwing catch. Like I said, I'm waiting on one character, and then we're going to have OWF 50. And I'm pretty sure, I'm like 99% sure, Mason, you're on that card. Yeah, that was it on that 1 yard throw. It was like, here, have the ball. I don't want to get hit. Allen back trying to tie this game, and he's doing it again. And this time, before Floyd can hit him, he slides. I think this is going to come down. Nacho! I promised Nacho a retirement tour, and I'm giving him one. And Allen throws it. Oh, receiver had his back. Turned to the ball. Promised Nacho a retirement tour, and I'm going to give it to him. And they finally get the stop on the screen, but that wasn't McCaffrey. Bills might go for it here, though, folks. Yep, because I need Nacho for my Trios Championship match, because like I said, the winner of that match and the winner of the Ruby Thrones Trios, they're going to unite the belts. So Nacho could retire a champion. And then I have to give Blaze and Drum a choice. I already have a plan. As you see, Allen in the shotgun on 4th and 6. They have to go for it. They're down a touchdown, and they knock it away. Great job by the Titans defense. And actually, for those in the live chat, I got a fun little fun fact for you guys today. I was checking the behind-the-scenes stuff, and I found out that each of my series is huge for a different reason. But I'll tell you after this play, it's hilarious. Hand off to Henry, and he is just bulldozing down to the 38. My Skyrim series has my longest retention time. As we see Brady in the shotgun. Hand off again to Henry, who gets the first. OWF has the most views. And this series has the most new viewers. And another handoff to Henry. Don't ask me why, I don't know. And another handoff to Henry. They're trying to kill the clock here. And 3rd and 8. Brady, though, gets the completion. Down to A.J. Brown. But yeah, wrap your heads around that little set of factoids. I have no clue how that's a thing, but it is. And another shotgun, and this time handoff. Oh, Henry gets tripped, but he's still at 100+ yards. 2nd and 10. And again, all the Titans really have to do is take their time, gain positive yardage, and not turn it over. Complete to Hawkinson. And that puts them in field goal range on 3rd down, so all they really would have to do is run it, and they could extend the lead to 10. Remember, their kicker's already made a 30 or 55-yarder today. But they're going to throw it and go for it, and they get Hawkinson over the middle down to the 20. 13 receptions. This man is trying to chase Shifty. But he's a long ways from Shifty's record of 23 catches in a game. And this is our and I'm going to say to my roster and my owners, great choice on picking the game of the week. Great job. You guys voted this game as the game of the week, and it has turned out great. Complete. So pat yourselves on the back. You made a hell of a choice. And there is a handoff to Henry, and that gets him 1st and goal. And I think that will force the Bills to use a timeout. And if I'm Brady, I'm handing the ball off because that forces the timeouts to be used. And Henry gets inside the 5, and that's exactly what they're doing. There's the shotgun. But they hand off to Henry, who doesn't go anywhere. But again, it forces the Bills to use their last timeout, which is to the Titans' advantage. So now here on 3rd and goal, is they have options, and Brady complete to Henry. Touchdown, Titans! And Derrick Henry might have just sealed it, as forcing the Bills to use the last of their timeouts and then hitting him in the flat. And the linebacker could not get the tackle in time, and now extra point away from a 14-point lead late in the fourth. And like I say to all you owners, week 8 is the trade deadline. So you might want to talk to your other owners about players you want to move. And yes, I will say this right now. You can move human players if you want to, including yourself. As you see the Bills take it out to the 21. Five catches, 115 yards. Davis has had a great game, folks. So the Bills have nothing to be ashamed of. It was just the mistakes caught up to them. But they stayed in it almost all the way to the end of the game, so they're only a few pieces away from being an absolute dominant team here. And I can't wait to see what Moore does with free agency, the trades, and the draft. Because 1st and 10 down to their own 48, and they get it out of bounds. So yeah, Moore's not that far away from being one of the dominant teams of the league. He's already got a top-tier squad here in Buffalo. If he can shore up some minor mistakes, he could be one of the favorites to win the championship, which we still need a name for the title and complete. Because right now, especially at the top of the leaderboard in the leagues, there's a lot of parity. You got teams like the Dolphins, the Bills, the Browns, the Steelers, the Chiefs, the Chargers, the Titans, the Broncos, the Jaguars. All these teams are really good at the top of the leaderboard. There is not much separating first from 7. And batted away. And now all the Titans have to do is take a knee and they seal it. So despite the loss here for the Bills, they still have plenty of season left to fix any minor kinks in the machine for the playoffs. And I fully expect Mordred Nightwalker to be one of the top guys in the right before the trade deadline. And the Titans, led by Jennifer Cho, a.k.a. Shalky, get the win. But the only thing that hurt him, Mason, was the turnovers. Allen fumbled the ball twice and threw 2 picks. If it wouldn't been for the turnovers, this would have been a lot closer game. Because remember, it was tied almost till the end of the 4th quarter. So absolutely great game. It was just some minor mistakes that cost them. But ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, thank you for stopping by. Whether you're watching the replay, whether you're live, whole time, just a little bit, I appreciate y'all. If you're new to the channel and you like what you see, check out the other stuff on the channel as well. We do have more DAFL action. We have Clinton versus Legendary Skyrim, where I play Legendary with no exploits for the first time in 7 years. And we also have Oblivion Wrestling Federation, plus I may be making a return to Fall Guys. You guys might get to see me epically fail at Fall Guys again. I appreciate y'all. I will be back either next Monday or Tuesday because, well, I'm going to see a movie and it might be a date on Tuesday, so I may be super late streaming that day, but hey, maybe worth it. Appreciate y'all. Love y'all. Don't forget to hit those buttons, the like, bell, and subscribe. I'm out of here. Have a great night. Peace.